Hey, I'm Ty with Best Story Ever TV. 17 million children in America experiencing hunger. Did you realize that? 4,000 of those right here in Nashville alone. I'm here in the warehouse of the Bridge Ministry, based here in Nashville, and they have been on the front lines of feeding the hungry and the homeless for the last 10 years here in Nashville. I'm going to be sitting down with Burton Gaar, the marketing director for them, and also Child Hunger Day, which is a new initiative of the Bridge where they're going to be working to eradicate hunger for the children of Nashville, not just Nashville, but also all across America. For anyone that has lived in Nashville for the past 10 years, chances are they've probably at least heard of the Bridge Ministry.
I would think so.
And really, the Bridge has been on the front lines of feeding the hungry and the homeless in Nashville for the past 10 years. So Child Hunger Day, tell us the story about how that kind of came about from the Bridge Ministry.
Well, because I'm blessed to work here and spend so many hours under the bridge, I see a lot of the children in need, and it's probably one of the most important arms of this ministry is reaching out to that child, because you guys know this, that if a child is malnourished or underfed, then it affects so many other areas of his life. And so whether it's a learning aspect, their attention span is shorter, because there's nothing worse than trying to study or read or take a test and you're hungry. And so we wanted to focus on changing the life of that child.
And no doubt you've witnessed countless stories coming through there.
Oh, lots
of people
lots
and the
of great
lives that have
stories.
been changed
Oh,
through
absolutely.
the feeding program and then the service going on. And I know you guys do much more than feeding. You're handing out clothing and all kinds of goods to these people who need them desperately.
You know, homelessness is a situation that can affect anybody. It doesn't look at, color your skin or your background or creed. There's a lot of families even in America right now that are just one paycheck away from homelessness. And it just seems absurd. It seems like, how could that be? So when you see a family, there's so many different stories.
Now, you mentioned how every year we pour money into, this aid to other countries to help their children, when in America, 17 million children on our own streets are going hungry. 4,000 of those in Nashville.
Right here in our city, right in our community in Nashville, Middle Tennessee. And that kind of was a motivating factor as I looked and prayed and became impassioned about trying to make an impact on the lives of these children. Because I have a background in nonprofit, I've studied a lot of different large organizations, and I know how they work and the things that they do. And so I see all those billions of dollars that we ship out of this country while we have an epidemic right here in our own communities. And so Child Hunger Day was created to help resolve that need here in America. And that's our goal, is to reach inward. Now, do we still want to go overseas and change things? Yes. But if we can masterfully tell the story of what's going on in our communities, in our cities, under these bridges, these tent cities along the river, if we can tell the story just right and say, why don't you set a place at the table for one more in your life? Why don't you think about a child that is in need or hungry without having to know who he is? So that can be enough.
That's an awesome way to make it personal for the families. You don't need that photo on the refrigerator, just an empty setting at the table.
Exactly.
I love that.
Exactly.
And in a lot of instances, it's the children that, everyone's children is going to school with. It's their friends.
Right.
But a lot of children are afraid to speak out and say that they are the ones that are going hungry.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I love this quote that I heard you say: until we eradicate child hunger in America, every day is Child Hunger Day.
That's
Now,
exactly right.
there's a really neat way that you guys are doing that, making Everyday Child Hunger Day. Talk a little bit about the 365 challenge and what that is.
Well, we're encouraging people to take the Child Hunger Day 365 challenge, and what that is it takes about $1 a day to help impact the life of a child that's suffering from hunger. So that's $365, and every 4 years it's $366. And we'll have, I'm sure, a really cool campaign for leap year. But you know, I've just painted the story, $1 a day. You know, I stopped by the convenience store and got something to drink before I came here. I paid too much for it because, hey, it was convenience. And so I've got a mindset, though, that is stuck in the back of my mind that, you know, $1, that isn't much. And so that's what we're encouraging people to do, is to just get involved with the program.
And I know a lot of people are thinking probably $1, that's not a lot, you know, that's a McDouble at McDonald's, you know.
Right.
But you guys have a great way to make that dollar so much more. Tell everyone how that works.
Well, we partner with Second Harvest, and they're the largest food bank in America. And we're able to leverage that dollar, and we buy our food at 19 cents a pound. For dry goods, 26 cents a pound for meats and things like that. But the Bridge has just begun a summer feeding program, and so Child Hunger Day is able to wholeheartedly support that and get behind it, and it's making a huge impact on this city.
ChildHungerDay.org is the website where everybody can.
ChildHungerDay.org, that's right.
And this awesome t-shirt that you're wearing is a way that you can get involved to show your support and bring awareness to Child Hunger Day.
Right.
Those t-shirts are available on the website.
They are.
And also there's a place on there that you can donate. Tell everyone about the process of donation on the website and what they can look for and ways to get other
Go to
things.
childhungerday.org, and there's just a button on there that says donate. You click on there. You can order the t-shirt if you desire, or you can go down and you can donate whatever. One of the sections just says 365 if you want to take the challenge. Some donate more.
ChildHungerDay.org. Go to the website, check it out, donate, get involved, get the t-shirt. November 13th is the day we're shooting for to make an impact that will last for the rest of the year.